In this chapter, we are going to talk about stock types. What are stock types? We have seen some examples of stock types already, at least one example. In the Chicago plant, there were so many different storage locations, right? And we said a storage location is more or less like a warehouse. And in a warehouse, say the coffee warehouse, there's going to be coffee, right? So many bags of coffee, 100 pounds, 30 pounds, 100,000 pounds, depending on the nature of our business. Now, not all stock is the same. When I mean same in terms of usability. Let me give you an example. Say the vendor has delivered a truckload of coffee, and the coffee that he has delivered is organic dark roast coffee, or say whatever. And here is our load, say 100 pounds. But he has forgot to give us the certificate. Because it's organic coffee, he needs to give us a certificate that specifies the source of origin and then which confirms basically that it's organic coffee. Now, as a coffee shop, I cannot claim that I'm providing organic coffee unless I have the certificate. So, this 100 pounds of coffee is basically useless to me until he provides the certificate. Now, it's a mistake on the vendor's part. And what he's going to do is maybe say, hey, keep the coffee in your warehouse. I'm going to give you the certificate tomorrow. Or maybe send you that certificate via email. But until you get that certificate, this stock cannot be used as organic coffee. So, what do? You put this, instead of unrestricted use, you put this in a stock type called blocked stock. So you put this stock over here. And when you put it as blocked stock, you really can't use it. Let's take an example. So here is our stock situation. We got 760 pounds of coffee in the coffee storage location. Let's not worry about raw materials, okay? Let's only worry about the coffee beans. So we've got 760 pounds of unrestricted use of coffee, meaning it can be used for any purpose. It's not blocked or it's not in any other state. Now I'm going to order for 100 pounds of coffee, say, and because he did not deliver the certificate, I'm going to put it as blocked stock. Now let's see how we can do this. All right, we start with the same old purchase order. £100 and save the purchase order. Here is the PO. Go back and do a MyGo. Select goods receipt and against the purchase order. Where is it? Of course, coffee bean storage location of the Chicago warehouse. Now, instead of putting it as unrestricted use, I'm going to say blocked stock. Now, if I save it, go back and refresh MMBE, I don't see an 860. The stock has not gone up by 100. But where is the 100 that we have received? It should be as blocked stock. So let me pull this column all the way over As you can see, the 100 quantity of stock in storage location coffee is blocked and cannot be used. Now, let's say in a day or two, the vendor submits the certificate. Now, that 100 pounds of coffee that we have placed as blocked stock, which we do not want anybody to use, is now ready to be used. But you just don't take any coffee, right? It's good that the vendor has submitted the certificate, but the coffee needs to go into some level of quality checks. So, what kind of quality checks do I mean? When we buy coffee from the vendor, we check for so many things. We check for flavor, we check for color, we check for fungus, we check for the taste of the coffee liquor. Well, depending on the product, coffee has these parameters. Flour has other parameters, sugar has other parameters, machinery has other parameters. Irrespective, you always check for quality. Well, at least most of the time. Until quality is passed, you really don't want to use it. Right? So we have 100 pounds of coffee in blocked storage. Now we want to do a quality inspection. And how do you do a quality inspection? You just take that bag and put it in a quality lot. Think of a lot more or less like a place within the storage location where you go place it there, and then somebody in the quality department will check it, and if they find everything is okay, they're going to put it in unrestricted use. If not, they're going to put it back into blocked stock so that it can be returned. So what do? You put the same stock in a different location or a place called quality stock or quality location. So from block, you're going to put it here. And still it's not available for use because the quality has to be passed. Right? So 100 pounds of coffee, you want to now place it in the quality storage location. How do you do that? You go to MyGo, select transfer posting and other. Now you can enter the material. And the plant, of course, is Chicago 1. And where do you want to do this transaction? You want to do it in the coffee storage location. And click on quantity. We want to transfer 100 pounds. And then here is the step that you need to watch out for. What is the movement type that you need to use when you want to transfer 100 pounds of coffee in a particular plant storage location from blocked stock to quality stock? Well, like I said, we don't have to remember all the numbers, so we can go search. So by default, it's showing us some number here, 301, because it doesn't know what kind of transfer posting we want to do. We could be doing different kinds of transfer postings, plant to plant, storage location to storage location. So we have to specify that we are now wanting to do a transfer posting from blocked stock to quality stock in a particular plant. So go there, go click on the list of options, expand the window, and then keep searching for the movement type that shows us what exactly we want to do. Now, since we are not dealing with special stock, ignore everything that has a character in it. Meaning, this is 301 blank, 302 blank. We don't care at this point about E, Q, V, W, or any other special stock or special transactions. So that way it's easy to go through this big list of movement types. The first is a transfer posting plant to plant. We don't care. Plant to plant, one step. Plant to plant. Removal from storage. No. Transfer posting material to material. No. Transfer posting storage location. No. And you see this reversal. So anytime there is a movement type, a number say 311, the next number is typically a reversal. Now it's not always the case, but sometimes wherever there is a reversal, it shows you that in the description. So 311 here is a transfer posting for a storage location, and 312 is the same thing in reverse. And all reversal documents have contiguous numbers: 311, 312, 511, 512. Okay, so you can see more examples here. 313, transfer posting storage location to storage location, and 314 is the same thing in reverse.